So here we have the Hyundai Tucson on a 70 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area of it first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. This car's also got a reversing camera, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles of this car. They are 38,108. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. We're on the kind of driving data menu, so various bits of information there. There are other menus available to you as well, all of which are accessed via the buttons just here. We have cruise control and speed limiter, stereo and phone controls, and then the main stereo is over in the center, which is where, amongst other things, you'll pair your phone, of course. When it comes to radio, which is the menu we're on, you can see there we have DAB, FM, and AM radio available. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. It's grayed out at the moment because nothing is connected. You can connect up an auxiliary device, a USB device. You can also stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. So loads of ways to listen to your music. You can also see Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So depending on the phone you have, you can access many features that way as well. This car's got inbuilt satellite navigation. There's a full video showing how that works on our website and YouTube channel. And we have a full color reversing camera, as you can see. Working our way down from that, we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. And when you're happy with those settings, that's your air conditioning turned on. Same button to turn that off again. Or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperatures that you've asked for by taking control of the fan speed and direction of the air for you. Any manual adjustment will override auto and allow you to put it back on your own settings. We have two 12-volt charging sockets, our auxiliary and USB inputs, the 6-speed manual gearbox. Parking sensors you can turn on and off. The stop and start you can turn on and off. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That system's off. And now it's off when the light shows, back on. So it's on every time you start the car, and it will look like this. If you want to turn it off, press the button. That's now switched off. We also have downhill brake control, and you can change the driving or the steering setup to the car from normal to sport as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see this ULEZ compliant car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to call either of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.